Do you ever feel stuck? You've learned the grammar rules, you know a good amount of vocabulary, but when it's time to speak, you freeze. The words just don't come out as smoothly as you want them to. You hear common advice like shadow every day or just speak more. And while that's not wrong, you feel like something is missing. What if I told you there are specific, powerful, and surprisingly simple habits you can start today that will fundamentally change the way you speak English? Stick around because I'm about to share 7 new habits that will help you finally become more fluent and confident in speaking English. Let's begin. Habit 1. Micro-retelling. Okay, let's start with our first powerful habit. It's called micro-retelling. Now, that might sound like a big, complicated word, but don't worry. I'm going to explain everything step by step. Let's break down the term. Micro is all about keeping it small and manageable. And retelling simply means to tell a story again. So, micro-retelling is the practice of telling a small story again, but, and this is the important part, in your own words. You don't need to speak for a long time or use complicated grammar. You just tell the story you heard or watched using simple English that you're comfortable with. Here's how you do it in 2 simple steps. Step 1. Watch or listen. First, find something short in English. This can be a short video from YouTube or Instagram, a scene from a movie, or even a small part of a podcast. A news clip or a cartoon works perfectly too. Try to pick something that is just 1 or 2 minutes long. That's all you need. You can find millions of short, interesting videos on platforms like YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok. As you're listening, pay close attention. Watch what happens and try to understand the main idea. Don't stress if you don't understand every single word. That's perfectly okay. Just focus on the main events of the story.
Step 2. Retell the story. After you've watched or listened, close the video, stop the audio, and try to tell the story again out loud. But this time, use your own words. You don't need to remember every single detail. Just say what happened. 2 or 3 simple sentences is more than enough to start. Let's try a quick example together. Imagine you watch a short video. In the video, a cat is walking. Then, the cat sees a box. The cat jumps into the box, and it looks happy. Now, you close the video. It's your turn to retell it. You might say, "The cat saw a box. It jumped inside. It looked happy." That's it. You just did micro-retelling. You retold a story in your own words. This small habit is incredibly powerful for a few reasons. First, it helps your brain actively remember and use new words. Second, it's one of those amazing 5 English habits to practice every day to improve English fluency because you're practicing speaking with real contextual English. Third, it builds your confidence. And finally, it trains your mind to speak faster and more naturally because you're not just passively watching, you are actively using the language. That is how real fluency grows. Habit 2. Ready responses. Now, let's move on to habit number 2, which is called ready responses. What does that mean? It means you prepare your answers before a situation happens. This way, when you're in a real conversation, you don't have to wait and you don't freeze. You're already ready. Think about it. Sometimes someone speaks to you, they ask a question or they say something nice, and your brain just goes blank. You're left thinking, what do I say now? And this is completely normal and happens to every language learner. But we can fix this. A ready response is a short, natural sentence that you can use in everyday situations. It's not long or complicated. It's just a good, simple answer that you have learned, repeated, and can use whenever you need it. Let's say someone gives you a compliment. They say, "You look nice today." What can you say back? Here are 3 simple, ready responses. "Thanks. That's so kind of you."
Or, oh, thank you. That made my day. Really? I appreciate it. See? Simple, right? Now, you might ask, why is this a habit? Because when you practice these small responses every day, they stay in your brain. They become automatic. You don't need to think. You just say them. And when your answers are ready, you feel more confident and less nervous, which allows you to speak more naturally and fluently. When you do this every day, these responses become habits.
Here's another situation. Someone asks, "How was your weekend?" What can you say? Here are a few ready responses. "It was good, thanks. Just relaxed at home." "Pretty quiet. I watched some movies." "Nice, actually. I went to the park." This is how you build this habit. Each day, choose one common situation. For instance, think about what you would say if someone asks about your weekend. Come up with 2 or 3 natural answers. If you can't think of any, you can even ask an AI like ChatGPT for ideas. Then, speak them out loud. Repeat them again tomorrow, and finally, start using them in real life, or even just in your head. Over time, you will have a collection of ready responses for many different situations. This is one of the key tricks to speak English fluently that many people overlook. Habit 3, 2-minute reactions. Okay, let's move on to habit number 3, 2-minute reactions. What does this mean? It means you watch or listen to something and then you react by speaking your thoughts out loud for 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes, that's all. This habit helps you practice real speaking. You're not just repeating or retelling a story. You are thinking in English and speaking your own ideas. This is so powerful because this is what we do in real life. People ask, "What do you think?" or "Do you like it?" And you need to answer. This habit gets you ready for those moments.
Here's how to do it. Step 1, find something small. Every day, choose one small piece of English content. It could be a short video, a picture, a podcast clip, just something small. 1 minute is enough. Step 2, react for 2 minutes. Now, watch or listen carefully and then stop. Immediately start saying what you think. Speak for 2 minutes without stopping. Don't worry about making mistakes, just speak. You can talk about what you saw, what you liked, what you didn't like, what it reminded you of, or what you would do in that situation. Let's use an example. Say you watch a video of a dog playing in the snow. It's running, jumping, and rolling around. Now, you react. You could say, "That was so cute. I love dogs. They're always so happy. This dog looked so excited in the snow. I don't have a dog, but I want one someday. Maybe I'll take my friend's dog for a walk this weekend." That's a natural 2-minute reaction. Now, your English is alive. It's not just words, it's your story. And that is a fluency loop. You took one idea and expressed it in different ways. Simple, detailed, and emotional. Habit 4, your phrase bank. 1516. All right, now it's time for habit number 4, creating your phrase bank. This habit is simple and it's fun. It will make your speaking so much easier. A bank is the place where you keep money, right? A phrase bank is the same idea, but instead of money, you put English phrases in it. Here's how to do it. Step 1, listen and notice. Every day, listen to English. Podcasts, videos, conversations, anything you like. When you hear a phrase you like, stop and tell yourself, that sounds useful. That phrase is a good one for your bank. Step 2, write it down. Write the phrase in a notebook or on your phone. Make a special section called My Phrase Bank. Step 3, say the phrase. Write the phrase, repeat it, and feel it in your mouth. Let's practice now. Say it with me. It's not a big deal. Again, it's not a big deal. Step 4, use it. Now, try to use this phrase in your real life. You can say it to yourself, use it in a message, or say it to a friend. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes in your brain. You don't need thousands of phrases, just one new phrase a day is enough. In a month, you'll have 30 great phrases. In a year, over 300. That's more than enough to have real, natural conversations.
Well, my friend, you have learned something incredibly important today. You didn't just listen, you learned, you imagined, and you practiced. And now you have 7 powerful habits to radically improve your fluency.
Remember, just 10 to 15 minutes a day can change everything. Fluency isn't magic, and it's not about talent. It's a habit, and you are building it step by step. So keep going, keep learning, and keep speaking. And as always, keep believing in yourself. You're doing great. I'm Tom, and this has been English Glow. If you found these habits helpful, please give this video a like and be sure to subscribe to English Glow for more lessons to help you speak confidently and fluently. Bye for now.